Hey guys, what is going on? It's Crypto Collision. I'm logging in here today to bring you guys a video about ArbitraCoin, and I guess first thing I'd like to say is this site is really well done. They did a spectacular job on this site. I guess we could just go over it. Sometimes I'm torn whether I want to go over stuff like you're dumb or not dumb, but you know what I mean, like you've never heard of a lending platform before, or whether I just want to go over it like 90% of you guys already know what's going on. You're just kind of checking stuff out. So, ArbitraCoin is an independent, self-regulated financial payment technology, just like the rest of the coins on the planet, e-coins anyway. Which operates with no third party like banks, governments, or other institutions. ArbitraCoin is completely open source, so everyone can take part, and everyone is completely independent, like we all desire to be. And I'm not even gonna do this. I think this is a great site. I love this site, and I think you're definitely smart enough to come in here and read about it. I'm gonna kind of go over it. Not word for word, because that would be silly, I think. I think it's a great site. They've done a very well job. It's got a great opening price at 10 cents here. A lot of people are definitely questioning the 350 million total supply. There's definitely a lot of coins out there with billions and billions of coins. So this isn't a complete, it doesn't really ruin it for me at all, because they're starting off at 10 cents. A lot of these coins, certainly now, they go to $1. Now some of them are going to $3. So yeah, they're starting at 10 cents. They're just, they're still going to do well on the ICO, but starting off at such a low price, anybody who starts off at that price is going to have more tokens to be able to start off at that price. So getting in early is going to benefit anybody who decides to do so. Assuming that this site does well, and I guess I should go ahead and say that this is lending, so this is the Wild West. Everybody knows that lending is a touchy subject, and it's definitely high risk in any case. There's no lending platform on the planet that isn't high risk. So this is another one that I'm going to put in my portfolio. I definitely have plenty of them. I like lending. I don't just dump them. I try to get in. I try to make a loan. And if you get in the ICO and you make a loan after they launch, and I wouldn't make a loan right on launch, most likely. For the most part, I wait until, I loaned Dav at 30, which was probably a bad idea. But it was the first time it had hit 30, and I was super excited to have a $5,000 loan on a $180 investment. I would have invested more, but that was all I was able to get. Hextra is another one. I was only able to get 400 tokens, and I made a $10,000 loan, and they paid me more than $10,000 that I actually pulled out and put on my BitPay card before they have the situation that they have now. Unfortunately, yeah. But if you got it in the ICO, you did just fine, assuming you didn't sit there and wait for it to go up to $100 or something. Some people are just greedy. The usual: invest, lending, staking, affiliate network, and trade. This is all pretty standard stuff. The 2% daily, I've heard some people talk poorly of it. The 2% is only guaranteed if you do over a $10,000 loan. So that doesn't really worry me. It's not like they're promising everybody 2%, but at the same time, there's plenty of platforms out there that are pretty consistently paying 2%, and yeah, it's not like they're doing the whole laser thing where it's 12% a day or some bullshit. So I don't mind 2%. Certainly not with only large loans. So I don't think there's any issue with that being sustainable. I do like the whole idea of the arbitrage. And people are like, arbitrage. I heard somebody in one chat the other day, the arbitrage is going to be set. What were they saying? They were saying it was going to be made illegal or something. It's like, are you kidding me? What do you think every case of buying and selling is? Whether it's a car or a couch, or if you buy something at one price with the intention of selling it, that is called arbitrage. And anyways, people are so funny. But yeah, of course, affiliate networks can be crazy valuable. I haven't really got into it. Making YouTube videos can be super valuable to some people with huge followings and stuff like that. I've had a few awesome people who are part of my team, and they kind of stick with me through these things, and they know damn good and well that a lot of these aren't necessarily going to work out, but we've definitely made a good amount of money. And that's what I've always said is, if you put the same amount of money in each one of them, whether it's $100 or what, and if one of them does 40x or 100x, which we've seen, then you could fail on 99 of them and still break even. So I'm not really worried about doing too much team building, because I'm not really pushing into that manner. I just kind of this is my thing. I like to do it. I enjoy the hell out of it, and I don't really want to be in Trevon's position or these big guys that have so much hate because people lost money. And it's like, what? Nobody held a gun to your head. Bitconnect, I love Bitconnect. I'll say that right now on YouTube. I love Bitconnect. I love it to this day, even though they did what they did, because it was an amazing experience. It was a wonderful journey, and I made a shit ton of money, even though they stole most of it, because I was reinvesting. But that was my decision. I could have been pulling out money that whole time. So, just like every other thing, it's all my decision. Nobody else forced me to do shit. So, if you're of weak mind and you need somebody to grab you by the hand and tell you what to do, then you probably shouldn't be in crypto, because the best of the best out there are going to have failures, and certainly in the lending industry, you're going to have good ones and bad ones, and it depends on your strategy. Like I said, I could have made a lot of money. I did actually make a lot of money in Bitconnect, but I could have actually realized a lot more of it if I wouldn't have been using the strategy of reinvesting. But I really do not even regret it at all. The only thing I do regret is the fact that I did have a co-op who we got together and put money in, and I put up $5,000, and then the other people put in the other $5,000, and we did a $10,000 loan. So I was out the biggest amount, and to be real honest, I do plan on the people who directly trusted me. I would love to give them at least their initial investment back. When Lend Connect hits big, I'll be having some really good income, and or when ArbitraCoin hits big, I'll be having some really good income again, and yeah, I'd love to give their initial investments back. Anyways, let's go back to ArbitraCoin. So yeah, 60% a month. Like it says here that's up to 60% a month. Okay, so the guaranteed 2% is only on a large loan, which you can see here. 2% bonus guaranteed. That's only on a 10,000 and above. So the up to 60%, that's their software. So some days, if you have a $1,000 loan, some days you might make 2%, just like some of the other guys, which is great. But the only time that they guarantee it is on 10,000 or more. So I think I don't have any issues with that. I think that's plenty sustainable. And let's see here. Arbitrage software, optimized trading. Yeah, I love this. I love the whole bot idea. Well, you know what? Let me. Let's just continue real quick here. Mining versus staking. That's pretty much preference, I think. I like staking. Hot Crypto just started paying me on my staking, so I'm happy about that. That's actually my first staking experience is Hot Crypto, so maybe I'll do it here too. yeah, we got more staking information, 16.6% a month, 100% in 6 months. Yeah, so this is pretty decent numbers. Nothing wrong with these numbers. They're not anything compared to lending, which is why I've never staked before. I've always been more. I've always leaned more towards the lending. So you obviously have your commissions here, 8422211, 5 levels deep. You know, it's 16%. That's pretty high. That's pretty high, but there's nothing wrong with ambition. And you know, Bitconnect, they had 7, and then they lowered it to 5 to make it more sustainable. So it's not like anything is really necessarily written in stone. You know, binary. I love binary. I love the idea of it because I'm not much of a team builder, but the idea of binary to me, I know that some people, even in a shitty platform like Regal, some people pulled in ridiculous amounts of money because they're master team builders. And as much as I love just making videos and doing it on my own, the idea of becoming a true internet marketer, and I wouldn't want to do it. You know, I don't know. It'd be a hard call in lending, though. You know, it's a hard call in lending because when do you trust a platform enough to really start dumping large amounts of money? Because I'm not into the idea of making a shit ton of money at the expense of anybody below me. That's not who I am. So, but the idea of binary is super cool. You know, people are going to join up anyway. Why not join up under me, or you know what I mean, or under you, and then next thing you know, you're getting money in addition to other money, and I just love it. I love it. I'm gonna come back to this video. This video, they did a spectacular job on this video. I love the way they did it. I'm actually considering. I'm going to talk to them about using this video in my own ads on YouTube because it's really well done video. Let me see here. Roadmap, white paper, registration, ICO, lending. All right, yeah. So February 15th is the lending. So that's I like that because it's not, you know. Well, actually, now that I think about it, the ICO. Oh yeah, ICO is on February 1st. That's correct. Okay, this is already updated because it used to be on the 20th, I think, of January. So yeah, this is already updated, which means, oh, that's right. Yeah. So this is it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks. ICO starts. Bam, direct to lending. I love that. I like the quick moving platforms that don't sit there and just dangle dreams in front of you for ages. You know, it pisses me off when they take forever. I won't name any names because I'm involved in a lot of those. But man, it's annoying as hell. 107 by April. You know, this is a very conservative. I mean, I guess it's not very super conservative, since it is starting at 10 cents. But $1 a couple of months after launch. I mean, that's conservative, and I like conservative. I don't mind when people are conservative. You know, if they said, a lot of the platforms are saying, you know, launching at $50 or some shit like that, and yeah, $1 2 months after the lending starts. That's super conservative. I like that. External exchange in March. I wish they would do this earlier. It bothers me when I can't track my coins on my CoinMarket app, because you know I want to be able to watch that stuff. You know, whether I'm trading or waiting to lend or what. I would like for a coin to be out on CoinMarketCap in sync with the lending release, or even before. You know. Anyways, well, not before, obviously, if the ICO is directly into the lending, but that seems a little far out. I wish it was sooner, but maybe they'll take my advice and move it up. Maybe I'll work a little harder to try to get that moved up, because to me that's pretty important. I like to be able to track my coins, and I don't want to be sitting there staring at my screen all day. So CoinMarket app allows you to set alerts, and I like that. So yeah. So Arbitra, if you are listening, please try to get this moved up. You know, it's important to me to be able to watch my coins without having to sit in front of my computer. So that would be great if you could move this up. External exchange in April. Launch 2. Okay, their second exchange in April. Third in May. First global event. All right, cool. Let's see, CoinMarketCap, top 100. See, I like that. You know, that's to be. I mean, Bitconnect was number 4 at one point, or was it 5? So a lending platform being on the top 100 is certainly not out of the realm of possibilities. So, you know, 5 months after launch, having a goal to be in the top 100 on CoinMarketCap, that's great. I think that's a decent goal. I think that's a decent goal. September, ATM debit card. I'm not even going to comment on that because of what we've seen in the past. Top 50. Now we're getting pretty ambitious here. But like I said, for the big boys to be at number 5, and I know people don't even like to hear the word Bitconnect, but I don't care. You know, I don't even care. Anybody who's in any lending platform can fuck off if they hate Bitconnect, because Bitconnect invented this shit. So even if you hate them, at least show them a little bit of respect, because none of your passive income from any lending platform on the planet would exist without them. So get over it. Sorry, that was probably rude, but ATM Connect, ATM connection. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's the debit card. Oh, they can use it with the ATM. Well, I thought that was. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's something different. Well, maybe not. I mean, maybe they're all supposed to be able to do that. I'm not really sure. I've never seen this before. You can take your ATM and or you take your debit card and go to the ATM. I assume that's how they would all work from the start, just because I assume they would have a Visa logo on them, which would give you the ability to go to the ATM. If you can swipe it, you can go to the ATM. So I'm not really sure how this works logically, but target price 25 in October. You know, Lend Connect went to 40 in a couple of days after launch. Well, I guess actually it was a couple of weeks maybe. But yeah, they hit 40 soon after launch. So for them to be targeting 20. I'm having a hard time reading this. Is that 2970 or almost like 2870 here and 29? I don't know. 2870, I think it says. You know, that's way doable, and still, I would say is conservative. You know, for a coin to be able to reach that. Granted, the amount of coins they have, you know, it's hard to remember to put that into, you know, to think about that. Yeah, with the number of coins they have, this might be not conservative. But anyways, I like that they're at least trying. And granted, I think putting out this kind of information is a little silly. I mean, I think it's just a goal. It's a target. So it's okay. But I think basically targets are probably bullshit, because I mean, targets are bullshit, but like predictions are bullshit, because they can't really predict anything, I don't think. But anyways, I think I was going backwards here, so it was supposed to be this, then this, then this. First 150 online shops. So they're talking about integrating and using it for paying for stuff online. Launch other finance trading. Online shops, CoinMarketCap. All right, top 25. Yeah, and they had a lot of coins. So if they did manage to get up there in the in $20, $30, $50, then being up here in the top 25 is certainly an attainable goal. But all right, you know what? I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to go ahead and play this because they did a spectacular job on this, and it's entertaining and very educational. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll play it. And go. Come on. My software to record stuff seems to kind of make my computer lag a little bit. All right, here we go.
What if a small decision could change the course of your life forever? Let me tell you a story behind the story. More and more people are interested in cryptocurrencies. There are a lot of them, and Bitcoin is the biggest of all. If you don't know what Bitcoin is, let me give you an overview. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that is becoming more and more popular because it is a secure and private payment method to transfer money through the internet without using third parties like banks, governments, or other institutions. You receive transactions within 1 hour, no matter how much money or from which location the money was sent, and the fees are very low. If you would have invested $100 in Bitcoin back in 2009, you would be a millionaire today. In 2009, you could have purchased Bitcoins for less than a US penny. Today, on January the 4th, 2018, a Bitcoin is worth about 15,000 US dollars and still rising. Bitcoin did that without any marketing strategy. Coins can be purchased on appropriate websites or generated through your own personal computer. This generation is a process called mining, for which a special software and specially configured computers are used to write an algorithm generating coins. What if you could go back to 2009 and had the possibility of buying Bitcoins again? What if you had known what would happen with Bitcoin? Stupid question, right? You would have bought as much Bitcoin as possible. But there is something from this question that we can all learn. If any opportunity sounds too good to be true, you might never find any true opportunity which is good. Even though experts say that Bitcoins will keep rising, many believe that it is too late and too expensive to speculate. But can you imagine how your financial situation would look if you had invested $100 in the early stage of Bitcoin? Unfortunately, we can't go back in time. But the good news is that you can learn from the past and act accordingly, so long as you're getting a second chance. ArbitraCoin is that second chance, at which you can be right at the forefront. Why is ArbitraCoin that second chance? Because it has not only all features and the ability to be a digital currency that everyone can use, but it is the single best investment opportunity you will find right now. That's why we call it the investment coin. ArbitraCoin, or ATC, makes digital payments available for everyone and easy to use. ATC has not been created against other coins, but for something. We want you to not only have a payment solution which is up to date, but to really help us disrupt the way the world is paying and investing. We want you to not only be part of the cryptocurrency revolution, but to really make the most out of it. ArbitraCoin occurs instantly and decentrally, which means instead of using any central servers, the transactions are spread across multiple servers. So money can be transferred anonymously to every place in the world within seconds. In addition, it's impossible to change or falsify any transaction data because it's forced to hack multiple servers at the same time. The difference between Bitcoin and ArbitraCoin is that ArbitraCoin provides several investment opportunities with insider cryptocurrency information, lending, staking, trading, and affiliate network. What is lending and how does it work? Lending is the opportunity to lend your own ATC to get a daily reward from our ArbitraCoin lending platform and arbitrage software. Impressive concept for investors and for those who want to enjoy a residual income on a daily basis. If a user takes advantage of the ATC lending program, he lends his own coins to the ArbitraCoin lending platform. This platform gains daily profits made with a highly complex software developed especially for this coin, which has a simple task. It looks for the current price of a coin, for example Bitcoin, on 800 different exchanges, where it is offered at a very low price. At the same time, the software is looking for the exchange on which it is being offered most expensively. Through a specially developed algorithm and the ability to serve many trades and lots of volume at the same time, this program is able to sell at a higher price than the coin was purchased within seconds, sometimes up to 25% in price difference. With this technique, called arbitrage trading, it is possible to generate several percentages per day. To help you increase your investment further, we also use insider networks to make trades with a high return on investment rate and use trading signals to turn the volatility of the crypto market into a huge advantage for the ArbitraCoin community. These trades are done by professionally trained and highly skilled traders of ArbitraCoin and make the community stronger and more secure. The special algorithm of ArbitraCoin is limited to 350 million coins, and 80 million will be offered at the initial coin offering. So by staking, the demand increases massively, and the value of ArbitraCoins will rise exponentially. Why have we chosen staking over mining? Mining Bitcoin costs more energy than the consumption of 159 countries combined, and transactions now use so much energy that the electricity used for a single trade could power a home for almost a whole month. The crypto industry shouldn't ignore the economic, social, and environmental impact that cryptocurrencies might create. So we've decided to focus on the long run with staking to support the reason why cryptocurrencies have been invented in the first place, to make the world better. Another benefit of staking is that all transaction confirmations are done with coins you already own, and you don't need hardware to mine new coins. ArbitraCoin staking means that anyone who is an owner of ArbitraCoins will receive interest on top of their balance, as long as the coins are held in their wallets. Users also have the option to end coin staking at any time and send their coins and interest to another wallet, an exchange platform, or put the coins into the ArbitraCoin lending platform. Staking creates a massive change of direction for all cryptocurrencies, and you'll benefit from a higher return with lower investments at the end. Of course, you can also massively benefit from the growth of ArbitraCoin as well by simply trading ATCs. Buy ATC at a lower price and sell them at a higher price. Also, be sure to watch the videos explaining all the income streams in detail. In addition to all the benefits that ArbitraCoin offers, our blockchain is way more advanced than most other coins, and for that reason, we can process much faster transactions. It is a combination of the best coins in the market united in one coin. Now you've heard an overview of ArbitraCoin and its potential, but there is one important part missing. How do we market the coin? It's simple. We're creating teams, a community with a collective goal. Become an important part of ArbitraCoin. Become a part of the biggest ICO in 2018. The more users we are, the more the value of ATC coins will rise long term. It is amazing what we can achieve together, as seen with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and much more. And what those coins have achieved, we can achieve through our marketing program in a much shorter time frame. Digital currencies for daily use is the next megatrend after the internet. And together, we'll revolutionize the future of payment gateways and investments, because there is nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. What if a small decision could change the course of your life forever?
ArbitraCoin. So, anyways, yeah, I thought that was a real good. I thought that was a really good video that they did. They did a very good job making it. It was very professionally done and informative and all that stuff. So, I think it was great. You know what? This video is going long enough that I'm gonna go ahead and make this part 1, and I'm gonna do part 2. I got a little bit of stuff to do, and then I'm gonna make part 2, where I will go into further analysis of the dashboard and their social media and all of that kind of stuff, and the white paper and all that. So I think, yeah, this is kind of just a quick overview, and plus, their video and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and title this part 1, and I'll get part 2 out to you guys a little bit later today. And if you guys have any questions in the meantime, go ahead and ask them in the comments, and I will be sure to answer them in the next video. I sure appreciate you spending this time with me, and I will see you in a little while. See you in the next video.